The first movie that I'd like to talk about that's a favorite Christmas music movie of mine is called It's a Wonderful Life. I think I saw it when I was in my 20s, and it really resonated with me at that time. And actually, I don't know whether you've seen it or not, everyone has seen it or not, but it really teaches you about life. So I really enjoy it, and I hope y'all get to watch it.
Oh, I'm sure everybody in the English speaking world has seen that movie. My number one favorite Christmas movie is The Family Stone. Me and my mom watch it every year. I love Christmas movies that have very dysfunctional family problems because it makes me think of my family, and I love Luke Wilson in that movie. He's my favorite character. I just think he's so sweet. You know, one of those guys that's like, yeah, right, right, yeah, right, in your dreams type of people. But there's just something beautiful about the movie, and I just love all the actors: Sarah Jessica Parker, Dermot Mulroney, Luke Wilson, Rachel McAdams. It's just anybody that hasn't seen this Christmas movie, I definitely recommend it. I know it has mixed reviews. Some people love it, some people hate it, but I love it. It's definitely my favorite. So
I'm pretty sure that Jimmy Stewart and Donna Reed were in It's a Wonderful Life.
that is right. I know that's right.
Okay, let's see what
I love
the
Jimmy
next one
Stewart.
is. Okay. The next one is one that I saw when I was a child, and it became an instant favorite, is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And by the way, when I was in the 7th grade, we sang that for our Christmas show, and I started out the show singing, you know, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? I really love that, and I love that I got to sing that first part.
And I wish I could have loved it more, but I was bullied over my voice, and a lot of people called me Rudolph. They said, "You sound like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer." And I wish I would have loved it more growing up and just said, you know, screw you to all the haters, because I watched it recently, and it is just one of those movies that really takes you back to your childhood. But it's also a movie about redemption and perseverance. It just has a good message.
Go.
All right. So, okay.
Okay, what is it?
It's my turn.
Okay.
My second favorite movie was number one. I just haven't seen it in so long. Is The Family Man. I love The Family Man because I love Nicolas Cage. But I love it that it was like almost like It's a Wonderful Life, but if you don't like black and white movies, I know they have it in color now, It's a Wonderful Life. I like the originality when it came to the movie plot. How he, you know, gets a chance to see how his life would have been if he had made different choices. And you see him, God, we're going to have to watch that tonight after this video. Can we watch it?
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
I do love it. It's just, you know, he goes back to the second life that he never really knew he needed or wanted. And, you know, he sees what he could have had if he hadn't been such a prick at the beginning of the movie. But I just love it because of the message. Christmas movies, if it doesn't have a good message to it, then I'm not going to watch it. It's just a waste of time. Like Hallmark movies, I'm sorry, don't hate me, but I hate Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yeah, you know how they're all going to end.
Yeah, the cowboy in the jeans, and and the girl looking at the ornament on the tree.
There's
And
so many young girls that get romanticize
Oh my
everything
God.
from,
I don't
thinking
even get romanticized. The acting's so fucking. Oh, sorry.
oh, bad girl.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The acting is so freaking bad in
She'll
those
get
movies.
a switch after a while, I promise y'all.
I'm gonna have to go look for it.
Yeah, you pick it.
All right. Third one, you,
Alrighty.
the Grinch.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
All right. What I love about the Grinch is the cartoon one. Is what I saw, of course, as a child, and I don't know. I just always felt sorry for him, and I loved at the end where he found out that it was what was in your heart, that it wasn't about all the presents and things. And it taught me a lesson too. Anybody watching it, you learn from it. So, and the new one with Jim Carrey was not that new anymore.
Right.
But
20-some years.
I think it was just amazing what a good job he did.
Well, that's a good opening to my third favorite movie, which is the Jim Carrey Grinch. I love the cartoon one too, but I grew up just loving Jim Carrey, and I thought he did such a great job and brought so much to the character. Like, I've seen all the Grinches. I've seen the Jim Carrey, I've seen the cartoon, I've seen the one with Benedict Camber, or whatever his name is. But the only one that I love is the Jim Carrey version. He's such a great actor, just drama and comedy both, and I'm so happy for him. A lot of people think he's gone crazy or whatever, but I'm glad he's realized what really matters in this world. I've seen so many speeches by him saying, all this materialistic stuff doesn't matter. He actually sounds like the Grinch, and I think they're coming out with a second one, and he has also agreed to be in the second one, so I can't wait for that.
Good.
All right, so okay, number 4 is for you is Meet Me in St. Louis.
I can't remember how this one goes, but when Judy Garland sings "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas,"
That's my favorite.
Oh,
of all
yeah,
time.
mine too.
Oh.
And it's just a lovely scene of her looking out the window and the snow coming down. It's just beautiful. So I want to give a shout out to that one.
Oh yeah, like that's my favorite song of all time, and only that rendition of it. I don't like any other renditions of "Have Yourself a Very Merry Christmas" or
Merry Little Christmas.
"Merry Little Christmas."
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
That's the only version that I love. I love that version.
Well,
All right, number 4, for me is "Christmas with the Cranks." Another one because it's about a dysfunctional family that in the beginning, they're like getting ready to go on this cruise, decide to skip Christmas, and then they go through all that, the bad stuff, like, the hand being ran over and her going out of her mind trying to get the Christmas party ready. And but at the end, it's like he realizes that all that stuff doesn't matter if you don't have your family. And I love that. I love Tim Allen, and I love Jamie Lee Curtis. I love them both in that movie. And I also love Dan Aykroyd in that movie. I thought he was really cute in that movie. I forgot what his name was in that movie, but I love that movie. I love Christmas with the Cranks. It always makes me laugh. I love comedies.
watch that one too.
All right, number 5 is Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, okay. I always loved Natalie Wood, and it began with her role as the little girl in Miracle on 34th Street, and it was just amazing how the old man took the role and ran with it. He really did seem like a real Santa Claus, and the little girl got her mom with a good-looking guy. So that was a very Merry Christmas. Okay.
All right, number 5 for me is Look Who's Talking Now. I love those movies. I love Look Who's Talking series with. You need me to hold the phone, Mama?
You
got it.
can if you want.
I love. I just love those movies so much. I love John Travolta and Kirstie Alley in those movies, but careful, Mama. I won't get you on camera on your skivvies.
Don't.
I'm not.
Well, don't tell him I've got my skivvies on.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
I was going to move these lights because they're all messed up. Looks like we throwed up on this tree. Don't you think? Okay.
Anywho, we'll just turn the camera this way and look at the cross for a little bit. But Look Who's Talking Now is number 5 for me. It's set during Christmas. I love Danny DeVito and Diane Keaton because they voiced Rox and Daphne in that movie. I really love that movie. I swear to God, if Dad's coming out of his room right now.
Which one was that you just did?
Number 5.
Number 5, okay. So my next one is White Christmas, and that's with Bing Crosby, and I can't remember the other one. Old guy. Bing Crosby, Bob Hope maybe, or somebody else that can sing.
Bob Hope sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was Bob Hope.
Anyway, they were on there with Peggy Lee, and I can't remember the other one. But anyway, they brought out the song I'm Dreaming
of a White Christmas. I love that song.
Loved it. And it was a real good movie. The plot had a little to be desired, but...
I love a movie with good music.
Yeah, it was a musical all the way, really.
Another movie that comes out during Christmas on ABC Family, I remember it used to come out during Christmas. I don't know why, was The Sound of Music. I know it's not a Christmas movie, but it's one of my favorite. It's my favorite musical of all time. So it just needed a little mention because I remember it coming on the TV during Christmas. All right, and then hold on.
Christmas Vacation. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Christmas Vacation. Fishing.
And that's number 8, right?
Go Santa Claus. Go Santa Claus. I love that one too. Yeah, it was wonderful.
I think we're just throwing
about
caution to the
my
wind now. We done forgot which numbers
I think I drank too much eggnog.
Right.
Eggnog for the cripple.
The eggnog
That's
they made
what we need.
the eggnog they made in Christmas Vacation. I love to have those little moose cups they used.
Yeah, they were cute. That was funny how it all came apart. That was good.
Number 6 for me was Serendipity. I think that's set during Christmas. And I know it's one of those movies that comes out on the TV during Christmas. But it's one of my favorite romance movies. Romance drama. I don't think it's very funny, but I love John Cusack.
And the next one for me is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And when I was little and that would come out on the TV, it would just get my hopes up so much that he was any time he was showing up. Okay.
And then Elf. We gotta mention Elf. I remember when Elf came out, I'd never seen anything like it. I think Elf and The Grinch came out during the same time, and I just never seen anything like Elf before. I love that it was set in New York City. I've always wanted to go to New York City. That's one like at the top of my bucket list is I will get to New York City. Hopefully next year. My friend went on a bus trip for 3 days, and she loved it. They saw all the important landmarks and everything, and it wasn't too much either. So I might have to do that because I've always wanted to go to New York City.
Rudolph's Shiny New Year comes on after Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and even plays, I think, sometimes after Christmas. And It's got a good little plot, and it's got some funny looking people on it.
What's the one with the donkey with the long ears?
Oh, that's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I thought it was a Christmas movie.
I'm not sure.
Oh man.
Okay.
Okay. The next one for me is The Holiday. That's another one I gotta watch soon because I
yeah.
love Jack Black. The whole cast. It's a good romance movie.
Cameron Diaz.
Yeah, Cameron Diaz, Jude Law. Oh my God, he was so cute in that movie. He's an asshole, like as a person. He's a butthole. What he did to Sienna Miller. He's a womanizer. So it kind of ruins the holiday for me, and that's why it's kind of lower on the list, but it's still on the list because I love Jack Black and Kate Winslet.
And we're gonna watch The Family Man this evening.
That's right. Oh my gosh, I'm so
you
excited.
all have a wonderful evening.
Oh, hold on. I got one more. Number 10, Harry Potter Christmases. I couldn't pick my most favorite Harry Potter Christmas scene because they always go all out when it's Christmas at Hogwarts. You know, it just makes you wish that you were there. I remember reading the books and thinking, man, I wish I was there for Christmas right now.
Aww.
With all that food, and they talk about all the food and the pump. And oh, mama, and ma, I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me or anything. I just, the pumpkin juice and the tarts and whatever hell else they got to eat.
Mommy's rubbing her hair.
Oh, that feels good. No. But I love you guys. I promise you guys, I know this video isn't perfect, but I promise you guys I would try to get my mama to make a video with me. And I think, I know we had a good time, but it's
Well, now that she's here to show me how to put them out to you all, I'll be able to do them more because unless she shows me, I don't know how to do it.
Yes, I will show her. She will, after the new year, start uploading more videos on her channel, and I'll help her with that. So, to be continued, coming soon.
Yeah.
We love you guys. We'll
Love
be
you.
talking to you guys soon.
Toodaloo.